welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello. My name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. We are officially in 2024, y'all. Can you believe that? 2023 has come and gone. It has flown past us. We have had lots of crazy things happen in 2023, but here we are in 2024, very blessed to be here. So let's have a heart-to-heart conversation about it. Now, I know what you might say. Oh, it's new year, new me, new vision for myself. That's great. But in 2024, I think the number one thing we should focus on first is ourselves. Whether you're already married or you already have kids or whatever the situation is, I still think that your primary goal for this year is to focus primarily on yourself, on your mental health, getting the help that you need. We all have baggage. We all have pain on some level. We all have things that we need to be forgiven for and we need to forgive others for. And I think that this is a perfect time to go ahead and start working towards that. And as we begin to love ourselves and forgive others, we will begin to be forgiven and set free from that bondage of being hurt and holding on to what someone else did to us throughout our lives. We'll be able to let that go and be free from that. And then we'll start to love ourselves, thus allowing love to flow towards us. And then all the other things will fall in place. You want that love. You want a healthier relationship. You want your marriage to be saved. You want to be able to have a healthy home and friendships and all this stuff. It all starts with you first, because if you're not healed, if you're not in a good space, if you don't have good energy, the aura around you is just brokenness and hurt and pain, that's what you're going to attract. Love and happiness and peace doesn't come to people who are shattered. It just doesn't. So if you want that, you have to start being that already. And I know that you all have heard that before, but we need to get serious about that, because I think sometimes people just tend to forget that nobody owes us anything. We get what we put out. You can be a good person on the outside, but if internally you are not, you are mean and nasty towards yourself, or you're mean and nasty towards other people, if you don't wish well for other people, if you don't believe that you deserve good things, it's not going to come to you. So let's work on that for 2024. Let's also work on minding our own business. Let's work on loving each other. Let's work on forgiveness, because that's important. Let go of that bitterness. Let go of that hurt, because you're not really hurting anybody but yourself if you're holding on to things that someone else has done to you and they live in their life and you're still stuck back at whatever time that they hurt you. Let's work on being open with our children, letting your children talk. If there's something that they need to talk to you about, or if they don't like the way that you're talking to them, if they don't feel like they're being treated fairly in the home, whatever it is, let's not cancel out our kids' voice and let's listen to what they have to say. Let's work on getting help if we need mental help, if we need counseling, if we need therapy, if we need a shoulder to cry on or whatever. Let's work on that. Let's work on being more peaceful, being more genuine people. Let's work on being more honest. Let's work on appreciating one another. Let's work on setting goals that are realistic. That way we're not hard on ourselves if we don't reach it. Sometimes things take longer than a year to achieve. And sometimes we wish big, but we don't have the patience for it. We want it to happen. We say it's going to happen this year. It needs to happen this year. But that ain't the way God works. So if you're wishing for something, or you're hoping for something, or you're having faith for something, you need to be making sure that you are humbling yourself and you're calm and loving towards yourself, because some things are not going to come just because you said it. I want it to happen this year. It may be 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, but it's going to happen if it's meant to happen for you anyway. But you need to learn to love yourself through the process, and don't let go of that vision just because it didn't come true in 2024. God can give it to you, but if it's not meant for you yet, if you're not ready yet, you don't want it now anyway. And I've talked to you guys about that before. Be patient. Let's work on that this year. Let's also work on being grateful for what we have. Stop comparing yourself. Stop trying to live up to this unrealistic standard of beauty and attractiveness and trying to live up to what society deems as perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. You'll never be perfect. So let's work on just loving ourselves the way that we are, appreciating our differences. Stop trying to look like robots, looking like everybody else, and then the fad is going to change, and then it's going to be something else, and then what? You botch because you're trying to change and twist yourself into someone that's not you. You're going to look up one day and not even realize who you are, and then you're going to realize, I lived my whole life trying to be somebody that I'm not. And by the time that you get to that point, that realization, you're going to be so upset with yourself because you're not going to know who you are. You're just not. It's going to be the hardest thing for you to accept. You may be 40, 50 years old by then. All this time you try to live to be somebody else, to fit someone else's standards. Let's work on loving ourselves. Let's work on our relationship with our kids, our relationships with our spouses. Let's work on faithfulness. Let's work on building your marriage around Christ, because marriage, in my opinion, in my understanding, is God-based. Why are we getting married but leaving God out of it? If it's his perfect plan for when people come together on an intimate level, then why are we taking marriage and making it man-made instead of God-made when it's God-made? That's just my opinion though. But let's work on getting God back into these homes and into these marriages and into these families. Also, let's work on treating each other fairly. Yeah, the world around us may teach us that it's okay to treat people wrong. It's okay to be cold-hearted. It's okay to be selfish-minded. That's okay, but you can be different. And yeah, you can say, well, nobody else is doing that. Okay, that's fine. But all it takes is one person. And in your circle, you can be that one person. Out of your friends group, you can be that one person. Out of your family, you can be that one person. Out of the environment you work in, you can be that one person that chooses to treat people right. And other people will follow. You can be the person that sets the example instead of always following the crowd. Let's just work on being better human beings in 2024. That's all we can do. But happy 2024. I pray that your visions do come to pass for you. Like I said, if it doesn't happen this year, God willing, it will happen when it's supposed to. It could be in a couple years from now, but it will happen when it's supposed to. Don't let go of that vision though. I made a vision board in 2022 and nothing on that vision board came to pass until just recently in 2023. And I had thrown my vision board to the side because I was like, I'm over it. But that just showed me that not my timing, but God's timing. And so just be patient. And I do hope that you all enjoyed bringing in your New Year's. And I hope you all were safe bringing in your New Year's with your family, your friends, your loved ones, with God, with Jesus, with whatever your belief is, with your children, all that. I hope that you all had a great time. Let's start the year off right. Let's be positive. Even if you feel like 2023 was a rough year, let's have better hope for 2024. Let's be better individuals. Let's treat people right. No manipulating people and taking advantage of people. None of that. Let's just do better. Let's just do better. Let's take better care of ourselves fully, inside and out. Let's take better care of our loved ones, of the people connected to us, and the people that God allow us to cross their paths. Let's just be better people. But happy 2024 to you all. I look forward to see what blessings God has for us all this year. And I hope that our family grows here on YouTube. And I do hope that we continue to help each other grow. But you let me know what you think. Drop your comments in the comment box below. I'd love to hear what you've done for bringing in your 2024 and whatever goals you have set. If you want to share it, I'd love to hear it. You can send me an email if you like. We'll keep the conversation going there just between you and I, or I can share a testimony for you, or share whatever you want to share with me in your email if you're okay with that. I will not disclose any of your personal information. Just let me know. We'll keep the conversation going there or in the comment box. Either way, I love to hear what you have to say. We're family. We can always disagree. Let's just do it politely. We are here just to help each other grow and to have different perspectives and different ways to look at things and encourage one another. So go ahead and leave your comments, your testimonies, whatever you'd like to share, and we will keep the conversation going and talk next time.